U.S. President Donald Trump said on Saturday he had spoken with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu about a possible mutual defense treaty between the two nations, a move that could bolster Netanyahu's re-election. But just days before Israelis go to the polls, I had a call today with Prime Minister Netanyahu to discuss the possibility of moving forward with a mutual defense treaty between the United States and Israel that would further anchor the tremendous alliance between our two countries. Trump said on Twitter, between our two countries. I look forward to continuing those discussions after the Israeli elections when we meet at the United Nations later this month. Donald J. Trump at Real Donald Trump, September 14, 2019. He added that he looked forward to continuing those discussions later this month on the sidelines of the United Nations General Assembly session in New York. Read more. UN warns ceasefire violations could spark war between Lebanon and Israel. Netanyahu thanked Trump, saying in a tweet that Israel has never had a greater friend in the White House, and adding that he looked forward to meeting at the UN to advance a historic defense treaty between the United States and Israel. Together, we will continue full steam ahead with our common battle against terrorism. Congratulations on your latest success against Bin Laden's son. God bless America. God bless Israel. Benjamin Netanyahu at Netanyahu, September 14, 2019. The timing of Trump's tweet, just days before Israel's election on Tuesday, appeared aimed at buttressing Netanyahu's bid to remain in power by showcasing his close ties to Trump. Opinion polls predict a close race, 5 months after an inconclusive election in which Netanyahu declared himself the winner but failed to put together a coalition government. Watch. Netanyahu denies claims Israel spied on U.S. ahead of Putin meeting. Story continues below. Netanyahu's Likud party is running neck and neck with the centrist Blue and White Party led by former Armed Forces Chief Benny Gantz, who has focused heavily on looming corruption charges Netanyahu faces. In a televised interview with Israel's Channel 12 later on Saturday, Netanyahu made a direct appeal to voters based on the treaty. I'm going to get us a defense pact that will provide us with security for centuries, but for that I need your votes, he said. Read more. Israel officially bars U.S. Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib Ilhan Omar from visit. Trump previously bolstered Netanyahu's candidacy when he recognized Israel's claim of sovereignty over the Golan Heights ahead of the elections earlier this year. Some Israeli officials have promoted the idea of building on Netanyahu's strong ties to the Trump administration by forging a new defense treaty with the United States, focused especially on guarantees of assistance in any conflict with Iran. Trump provided no details, but a mutual defense treaty could obligate the United States to come to Israel's defense if it is attacked. Watch. Israel's Netanyahu urges continued pressure on Iran with sanctions. Israeli Foreign Minister Israel Katz said earlier this month that a pact should apply to defined issues, nuclear threats and the matter of long-range missiles aimed by Iran at Israel. We have means of offense and defense, but this would spare us the need to earmark enormous resources on a permanent basis and for the long term in the face of such threats. Katz told Israel's Neta TV. Watch. Netanyahu announces post-election plan to declare sovereignty in Jordan Valley. Netanyahu's chief rival Gantz assailed the idea as a grave mistake, arguing it would strip Israel of military autonomy. This is not what we want, the centrist candidate told a conference in Jerusalem. We have never asked anyone to get killed for us. We have never asked anyone to fight for us. And we have never asked anyone's permission to defend the state of Israel. Watch. Netanyahu hints at Israeli involvement in Iraq blasts targeting Iranian-backed weapons depots. Let's block ads. Why?